Viewership, welcome to another edition of the Pathfinder Kingmaker Megamod Last Azanti Challenge, where this time it's our plan to rob Varn of Varnhold and then kill a Lich, far above our level, by using the Heart of Ira obtained in Varnhold. This is definitely worth your likes, your subscriptions, and perhaps even your firstborn money. Let's enjoy and let's begin, dear viewership.
I'm always ready. In due time.
For some reason, someone in the dev team just put this very valuable Heart of Ira in Varnhold for free, right there for anyone to take. Normally, it's not something you'd ever want to use, because just read it. While the aura is activated, creatures adjacent to the wearer take 2d6 damage per round and must succeed on a save or become fatigued. Doesn't sound very useful. But, and this is a very big but, there's no way to avoid the damage.
I'm there.
Meaning, if you just stick around long enough, you'll kill anything. Anything that doesn't detect you. Anything that is not immune to death by HP damage. Meaning anything hostile can be killed this way. This includes things that were never meant to be killed this way. You know, like epic level liches.
I do what I
So,
must.
we'll just show you, once we get there, how this is going down.
I'm off.
Time to teleport to the Lake Silverstep village. Yep, yep. Where it's a west, a north, a west, a west, and a south for us to
Adventures can wait.
reach the Lonely Barrow. This is very important. It's where the Lich is. We're about to rob him after a bunch of fights. So, we'll fight our way to the basement. If we level, we level. But the primary purpose is to get through the top level to get to the basement, where we find the Lich, we rob him, we aggro him, and then we go warp to Oleg's, where we take a nap and wait for his buffs to expire. This is very important.
It's time to act.
Okay, according to my count, we have one spell slot of level 5 available for teleportation just because of how teleportation worked. Reminds me a bit of the architecture from the Moat House, from the PC version of the Temple of Elemental Evil. Get out before I bury all of you here!
I'm there. In due time. That was easy.
Yes, because of course undead are in this place. And of course they collapse because we are well prepared for this place. Hallelujah. Alright, where are the rest of you? I was saving improved invisibility for something else.
Adventures can wait. We should move. Follow if you dare.
Wait, what was that? It looked like we were trying to clip through a wall.
I'm there. I do what I must. This will hurt. I'm off. You should have run.
Wow. Our pet has AC 33.
Strike. Don't hold back.
Yeah, I was tired of that skeletal archer dealing so much damage to Excelsior.
In due time.
Ha! Hallelujah! Alright, where are you, the last one? Here are you, the last one. Well, apparently we could not heal the pet directly. Odd. Well, let's level so that if the pet levels, we're in better shape. And so that she gets some more HP. More of the same because it's useful. In terms of skills, anyway. For our feet, craft rod, so that we can make meta magic rods, like quicken rods. For our level 2 spell, flaming sphere, so we can apply dazing spell to it, the meta magic to make it dazing sphere. Greater magic weapon would be my pick here, but we're about to get a +5 weapon for the main character, so Alright, I thought I knew it, but I just didn't see it where I wanted to see it. Rage. It's a slight bonus, but not worth not worth a spell known and not worth a spell cast. It can't be flanked. Maybe? Foresight, the level 9 spell can also get us this. Resinous Skin. Resinous Skin gives us some DR against everything but piercing. Flame Arrow. Congestion. It's an enchantment. That's the main strike against it. Can't. Well, if I could control it, then maybe the summon Squirrel Swarm would be worthwhile. Right now, I would just pick something that's the least bad. Alright, I'll pick Countless Eyes because it gives us some sort of unique effect. For another level 4... Sure, we'll take Emergency Force Sphere because I want to know what it does. And Enervation because it's useful for taking out a boss later. The other stuff, if it's useful, can wait. Okay. We'll also take Acid Pit because we want to be able to reliably kill trolls. And that will matter soon. For our next level 5 trick, we learn Echolocation because we don't like invisible creatures hurting us. The point is to be invisible against them, but we detect them still. Huh! I thought Excelsior would have been up-leveled already, but so be it.
Adventures can wait.
Alright, that's green quartz, not an emerald like I first thought.
I'll take care of it.
Here is the entrance to that lovely, lovely basement that we're about to visit. After we've cleaned out this area to give us a clean getaway spot and some more experience. Alright, well, the lonely warrior's lonely, meaning let's give him some company violently.
One shadows.
Well, that became serious. It's actually time for us to get out of here.
A trivial task.
It's like they never saw us because we're invisible. And we can't leave the zone because we're still in combat mode. Where's the withdraw from combat option?
Shadows.
Okay. Now that invisibility was not merely to just escape that fight. No, the invisibility was useful as well for this next trick. Indeed, necessary for this next trick as well. Before I try that, I absolutely want to try this emergency force field because I want to know what it is and how it works.
Adventures can wait. Follow if you dare.
It seemingly anchors me in place. That's somewhat what I thought. Oops.
I do what I must.
Yes, the emergency force sphere is good if you're alive and you're just wanting to teleport out of somewhere, I assume. But I also did an oopsie by using too many level 4 spell slots. So let me see if I can just warp out of this emergency force sphere. No. How do I dismiss spell on self? That one. Dear viewership, we are headed back to Oleg's to recover our animal companion and our spells so that we are in good shape.
is ready.
Arg. Apparently we're just carrying way too much junk. So, out with the heavy shields.
Adventures can wait.
Shoop, shoop.
One with the shadow. One with the shadows. One with the shadows. One with the shadows.
Yes, so after some vicious midnight snacking, our pet's back.
In due time.
At least that's how I interpreted the snarling.
It's time to act.
Yeah, so I'm not liking the emergency force sphere that much, but I understand it has its place. Ah, that's where we left all the junk from last time. Let's clear this floor and then proceed from there.
My skills are absolute.
Ana, Efna. Vosh, Ala, Swa, Del. Tjo, Vosh, Ana. Na, Ora. Ba, Riti. Ba, Ana, Efna. Tjo, Vosh, Tjo, Vosh, Ba, Riti.
Should it matter? Alright, Danger Kitty, go! Well, that hurt. We might have to flee. But I'm glad that we have grease. DR-15. Ow, overcome by adamant. And they're immune to effects that are immune to things that check spell resistance. But not haste.
Ba, Riti.
A penalty to Constitution for missing. I call foul. Not vowel, foul.
Na, Orma.
This is why we keep grease. Yes, if necessary, we'll just run from this fight because my quarrel's not right now primarily with them. you rolled too low. Well, I say cut and run. Are we still invisible? Yes. For one more round. Just enough time for us to get out of the notice range of these golems. How fast are you, golem boy? Whatever. Invisibility on self.
Na air
The shadows.
orama.
Their life ends here.
Okay, I can use potions on Pet. Okay, combat music is over. We can actually go downstairs and do the stuff that we intended to do tonight. Yes, Excelsior, just stay here. Equip the Heart of Ira. And because we have Dimension Door, we're in good shape. How many level 4 spells do we have ready to cast? 4. That's exactly enough. And if it weren't, we'd just warp back and recover. Single target dimension... yes, single target dimension door here.
Esmo. Axe. Yes.
Warp?
Esmo. Axe.
Warp.
Yes.
Invisibly loot high and late game gear. So, yeah, that Myth Slayer that you might have seen me use for demonstration purposes in the one-man show series, here it is for realsies. And we are promptly equipping it, because I like this weapon. Oh, hey, it happens to be worth over 70k sell value. Now, this stuff, with their powers of selling combined, can be used for, getting me liched up, which I absolutely plan to do, after getting rid of this lich. Just watch how. First, make absolutely sure that you have invisibility active. I will be extra cautious, and also cast extended, improved invisibility on self, just in case it matters, because I don't want to have to lose this character over this. Alright. Here's what we do. We will aggro him. He has to have his villain speech to be hurtable, to become hostile. So yes, he mentions something, he walks over menacingly.
A test of my abilities.
We are purposely buffed as far as we can go, so that we just dimension door over here, single of course, and we're in the clear. We can turn off turn-based mode for the moment. Yeah, let him forget about us. Or, maybe this'll work. Turn on the Heart of Ira. And if it actually hurts the boss through the magical barrier, so much the better. I wasn't expecting it to, and it seems that combat is over. Combat is over. Now let's go warp back to Oleg's, after we just gather all these things we left here last time. Now I know we could hypothetically just give one of these high-end weapons to Valerie for her scenario, or Amiri for her scenario, and maybe we shall, but not at the cost of Lichdom. So, zoop, zoop. Here we go. We take a well-needed victory nap.
One with the shadows.
Let's deal, my friend. Let's get rid of this mundane junk first. So. I like it because it's a +5 weapon. I like this because it's also a +5 weapon. But less. Vanquisher is +5. That just does some more damage on a crit. Whatever. Bone Shard. It's only +4. It's a one-hander. Well, ain't worth much. In this economy anyway. Sell. So, take a victory nap. Taking a nap is absolutely required. Unless you want to wait out however long his buffs are, which might be hours. It's just much, much faster to take a nap. I oopsied and didn't sell all the junk. I was too busy enjoying whatever it is that we got this time. There, now we're back to a light load. Game Champ 3000, this one's for you. Can you beat the Barrow Lich without attacking him? And the answer is absolutely yes. Once we get there, I will show you.
I'm always ready.
Now, for this strategy, you absolutely need to have at least 2 dimension door spells. One to get in and one to get out. For my preference, I still buff up, because maybe something bad happens and I don't want to die over it. Even with mods, at least the mod what I've been using, he has never turned invisible, and his soldiers have never turned invisible. But just in case they get a hit in on us, which they shouldn't, but just in case, we're doing this. I'm not buffing the pet because that doesn't matter. I'm using normal invisibility because I don't plan to be performing anything that the game considers a hostile action, and it lasts 10 times the duration of improved invisibility. So, here we go. Let us dimension door to go shoop shoop in a smaller capacity, a shorter range. What? Ah. Well, as I said, it shouldn't have been a problem, but accidentally it was. Well, I guess there's a bunch of kiting this time. Our goal right now is to get out of here pronto. Am I invisible still? No, but we have Fleeting Glance, which is a free action. This is why we prepare.
Esmo. Axe. Yes.
I still got it.
Get out of there, girl. Get out of there. Turn off the Heart of Ira. Don't kill her. Don't kill our team. Now, maybe, just maybe, we need to take a nap inside this zone. Maybe. For things to despawn. But that greater false life probably saved our lives, so hallelujah. There we go, full HP. You might be wondering, can I summon something to go in there? If I'm already in the room, yes. But the enemies in there just treat it like it's any other creature that they can target and kill. You also might be wondering, why not just accept this wonderful load of goodies and move on with life? To which I say, the Lich is worth 4 levels, maybe 5, depending on when you kill him. He has a bunch of very spiffy, powerful gear that I want. I don't want to have to give up on this stuff.
We should move.
An. U. Efnam.
It's time to act.
Nam. Orma.
One with the shadows.
If I had a druid as a craft slave, then that character could make a greater magic fang item castable once a day that gives our pet +5 weaponry to easily just get past the defenses of those iron golems. And that's something I absolutely intend to do once we hit chapter 2. You also might be wondering, with your fireball spell so powerful, why not just take out the Lich that way? He's immune to fire. He's immune to cold. He's immune to electricity. He is immune to a bunch of other things. I know, because I've done the research. But at least we have this stuff, so hypothetically we could come back later. Hypothetically. Emphasis on pathetically. the Heart of Ira might need to be activated before warping into the room. That's the most plausible alternative that I think of as to why the Lich suddenly went hostile with all of his goons. Or we just warped slightly too close to one of his goons. Time to put this Myth Slayer, aka Myth Buster, to good use and have an archery contest.
This will hurt.
Okay, we're still a half BAB class. And our pet is still far better at this whole physical combat
You
thing than
should've
we are.
run.
So, there.
A trivial task. I'll take care of it.
Gladly accepted. You might also be wondering, why not just bring in one of your disposable companions like Amiri and have them handle things? To which I say, the Lich has something like 40 AC. And pretty much everyone would need a natural 20 to hit. Maybe not our pet. Maybe. But we just aren't spec'd for that.
I'm always ready.
This'll fix our encumbrance problems.
I'm off.
Yes, I know, we're spending some time doing this instead of just taking on the Lich and his crew immediately. We still have more than 2 weeks, so we're just gonna shoop, shoop. On a separate character, I tried the early entry trick into that Lich's chamber, and at level 15 I was, by the grace of Christ, able to take him out without any deaths, with a similar build. But that's also level 15, meaning we were in much better shape. We already, that character already had Soroka, and had energy substitution, so he was in much better shape. We aren't there yet. Huh. I was considering keeping the second execution, but it's just better off as craft fuel. Speaking of which, let's check our craft queue.
I'm there.
You might also be wondering why not just bringing your pet with you because you have improved invisibility. To which I say the enemy has true seeing, and even with improved invisibility, that doesn't help very much. When the enemies are all like 3 to 400 HP creatures that, well, were probably comparably strong to one of those iron golems that we faced in this video. In short, we weren't ready for the challenge. If we could somehow just reliably deal enough damage to get rid of this stuff, then sure. But I just think that we need to pass some time in the barrow so that we can... Sorry, pass time, meaning like take a nap in the barrow, so that we can just be
My
prepared.
skills are absolute.
Wear down the Lich's buffs. I'm only using these for the moment because they last for an hour per caster level. These are 10 minutes per caster level. This looks fitting on the yellow background. Thematic, too. We shall try this one more time, and, well, if the enemies still notice us, then that's it. That's all for this video. If not, then we just proceed to beat them up as expected. Wait, no, I saw something through the wall there.
We should move. I am never wrong.
But, for the moment, let's just assume that we are resting. We can't rest in the basement here. And we can't rest through the wall either. We can walk into the wall accidentally, or warp into the wall accidentally, but we'll take our buff break, we'll take our nap, proceed.
I'll take care of it.
Tjo vars an. Tjo vars an. Tjo vars an. Tjo vars an. Vad är riktigt? Vad är riktigt? Esli, Axel, Jasmin.
This will be quick.
Ow!
With the shadows.
Vad är riktigt? Na är ormar.
Yes, victory!
I do what I must. It's time to act.
All right, let's do this buff dance.
An, u, efna. Tio, vosh, a. Tio, vosh, a. Ala, swa, tem. Tio, vosh, an. Na, orama. Tio, vosh, a. Ba, riti. Ba, riti.
I'm always ready.
Na, orama.
One with the shadows.
Na, orama.
Yes. It says yeah, that enemy over there is likely a problem.
Esmo, axe, yes.
But not a problem so long as we're patient. So, this, dear viewership, is why I recommend you just be patient. Game Champ, your mention of latte strats? Good idea. So, let's not get close to this guy so that, well, he would notice us and therefore cause us trouble. While this is going, I will actually ensure that extended invisibility is active, should it matter. And I'll just let this thing run for a while. You can just skip ahead in the video to the part where things are more interesting. I'm going to take a break. We'll be back after a word from our sponsors. And improved invisibility. Sorry, extended invisibility.
Na, orama.
I'll be in and out of attention just to ensure that we are in good shape. Oh, look! The boss is getting hurt. And he is not aggroing. That is wonderful. That's as it should be. Now let's check our invisibility timer. Oh, hey, we have over 16 minutes. We're fine. So, I'll be back on break. Ding dong, the lich is dead. Which old lich? That old lich. Ding dong, the wicked lich is dead. So, that, dear viewership, is how you beat this Barrow Lich without actively attacking. You just let your necklace do it for you. And this, dear viewership, after we warp out, and I show you what we got, marks the end of this video. So, it's a +5 ring of protection. Good, and maybe worth basing this royal ring upon. Maybe. We got this Hat of Mental Perfection. It absolutely trumps whatever it is that we have. It is on. It even kind of looks like a wizard's hat, like a blue-colored version of a red mage's hat from Final Fantasy, or kind of like a blue version of Gandalf's hat from Peter Jackson's Lord of the Rings. Kinda. Bracers of armor +8. Well, since I'm not wearing armor right now, I'll absolutely equip this. Oh hey, the Mist Slayer looks like a double crossbow. We got a Cloak of Resistance +5. Deal! We got an Amulet of Natural Armor 5. Also deal. Yes, we're getting some royal apparel. Hallelujah.
My skills are absolute.
Oh, and also a +5 light crossbow, the last page of the Pensive Lich. Scroll of Curse of the Feeble Body. Well, that's aptly named. How long did this go? It went on for about 15 minutes. So, after about 15 minutes of in-game time standing in place, we just killed him. We've looted his room. I know those enemies are still there, and we don't need to kill him because they're just summonlings. High-grade summonlings for him.
Never wrong.
So, there. Let's warp out. Let's level, because that's wonderful. And we'll proceed. Now, leveling will be happening next video, just because this video is long enough. Thank you, viewership. Good night, God bless.